Hello guys, this is Beamer Merchant again, and you're looking at the center console out of an X5 2002. We had said before that we were going to do a video on the do-it-yourself, especially how to remove this wood trim. Okay, it took us a while, and the reason why is because to remove this wood trim, it is a process that you have to take. And we're gonna go ahead and go through the steps. Depending on how, on the time, we're either gonna do a one-part or two-part video on this, but we'll let you know at the end. Okay. Now, why would you need to replace this wood trim? As you can see, it's located right in the center of the dash with high visibility. So, if yours is cracked or peeling, it definitely gives your interior a bad look. So that's one reason there. It's just visual. Okay, so in this example, we gone ahead and removed pretty much everything from the car inside. The seats, we remove the armrest, the panels. If you want to learn how to do that, we have a video that we posted on our video list, so be sure to search for that one, because you're gonna have to remove these parts in order to get to this. Okay, so as we were trying to remove this here, we wanted to do it the easiest way for you guys out there. So what we did is we went ahead and removed the trim here, the shifter trim, the shifter, and we were trying to pull it out, yank it out. As you can see, unfortunately you cannot do that because it hits here on the handbrake. You can't lift it high enough for it to go over. So the option you have would be, in this case, to remove your e-brake, the whole assembly. However, just looking at this job, you would have to go ahead and remove, there's this cover here for the rear blower. You gotta remove this whole section. You have to remove the bolts that hold this e-brake in place, and then you have to go ahead and loosen up the these, I believe, 10mm that holds each cable that goes down to the rear brakes here. That sounds like a pretty complicated job, so that's one option if you want to go this way. The other option you would do, I would personally do this option here, is remove the dash. Now that may seem like a big project, but I would feel more comfortable doing this than having to go and remove this, and then at the end having to adjust the brake lines here. So we're going to show you this step, and if we have time in the video, we're going to go ahead and remove this for you, and then at the end we'll show you which method worked best for us. So for now, we're going to start with the dash. In order to remove the dash, it's pretty straightforward. You got to remove the airbag. Okay, airbag looks like this, and it's here, which is, there's another cover here. The cover that goes here, you can just pop it out, it'll come off. This airbag is held by two 13mm. There's one right there, and there's another one here, and they latch right there. Disconnected, pull it out. But again, be sure to disconnect your battery before you do that. You have to remove your cluster. You have to remove your navigation, which we've done a video as well, so check that out. And you have to remove your climate control. This here is pretty simple. Once you remove this display screen, stick your hand back here, pop out the climate control, disconnect it, and you're set. Okay, and then once you do that, you also have to remove the glove box. Once all those components have been taken off, you get a Phillips screwdriver. You got 3 screws. There's one right there, 1, 2, and another one, I believe, down there, 3. On the driver's side, you got 1 Phillips there and 1 here. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can remove the dash by leaving the steering wheel here. Okay, we tried doing the shortcut by removing the dash by leaving the steering wheel here. Unfortunately, you cannot do it, or unless we couldn't do it. If you have a better way, let us know. So in this case, you will need to remove the airbag and the steering wheel. If you want to learn how to do that, again, check our video. We show you how to do that. So in this case, I'm just going to go to remove the steering wheel. Okay, so you have to remove the airbag here. Once you remove the airbag, there's going to be a 16mm a bolt. It basically goes right here, and that's how you remove that. Once that is removed, I believe the dash slides out like this. Alright, as you're pulling the dash, you're gonna see that there's speaker wires. There's on this side right there, another one over there. Disconnect those, and most importantly, you see that wire coming down? That's the AC vent for the center dash. Make sure to disconnect it, and you disconnect it from, okay, that cable is connected to that white plastic right there, and it looks like this. You know, just see it slides in here, lift here, pull it out. Okay, here we go. We've gone ahead and removed the dash out of the X5. This is how it looks. What I want to do is I want to flip it over and show you where those screws bolt onto.